Hi to Gaio. Alright, so this is just a really quick process video. I am on the last stages. This is my last page of my story, and I fit a whole bunch of ideas into one panel or one big page. And so I am really cramped on where to put my words. And on top of it, so this is the copy of a copy, so it looks kind of muddy, and I'm not showing you the final because it's a surprise. Anyway, so what this stuff here is, it's an ink wash, and so what I've done is you could see a little bit of it here. I like to use my lights and darks to differentiate from each other, so you know that I create depth through lights and darks, and so I wanted everything so that ink wash kind of stuff is the background for all my panels. Now, the problem here is that since I've used all the Zipatone stuff, I've had to knife everything out, and then the papers got wet from the ink wash and a bunch of stuff. I won't show you the final deal, but the back of it looks like this. This is all painter's tape on the back because I've had to run the X-Acto knife to cut out so many screen tones. So I really don't have a place where I could apply the letters directly to the panel. But then if I do all my lettering as a paste up, it doesn't look good against the background of the ink wash. So what do? Alright, so what this is this is all my lettering, and I'm almost out of all my zips. So you can even see I ran it on the printer, and I didn't even have a whole full sheet to run on there. And so I got a transparency, I got Zipatone, or screen deleter manga dark, whatever people like to call it. And I ran that through the deal, and so I did a couple things. So I ran the same sheet through a couple times, so because the dots, if the dots were kind of getting muddied up with the words, so they would the thickness of the dots were making the words hard to read. So I ran the same piece over 2 or 3 times, and now I'm going to cut everything out. Now, the reason why I'm showing this is kind of a happy thing happened. I'm always looking for a creative. I hate word balloons, and I'm always looking for a creative way to put them in there. Well, I was making this pretty tight. Boops. So this is going to do a couple things. I'm going to cut this out so that there's going to be another layer of a screen. So the back of the guy's jacket is going to be a little bit darker than the back of his head. I might run a little bit lighter tone on that, but that's really good. So it's like one of those happy accident things. And so it's like, yeah, sometimes you gotta get creative, and when things don't go the way you want to, that's when you're about to discover something you've never done before, and yeah, really cool deal. So that was the find of the day. Until next time, be creative. Boop.